Of course I have something on my head. That sounds... It's definitely these peaches. Hello, hi. It's always like this. It never gets comfortable. Okay, so hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl NK. No one around me. And I'm not alone. She's back with consistency. Week by week kitty video. I am kidding the game. I'm not alone, like I said. I am with a regular of the show. Introduce yourself. Okay. What is that?
Why? The thing is, why it's so awkward is that we've been vlogging the whole day.
Yes, true.
So, like, why am I introducing myself now?
It's a vlog within a vlog.
So it's like,
I'm superstar. We have to do this.
So yeah, this would be another vlog, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Wilmary Petros.
Yes.
NK's friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
A dentist, a nurse, a wife, a friend, a sister, child of God. Most importantly. Today, first of all, let me give you context. You'll see in the other vlog, right? We literally decided we're gonna spend. We haven't done NK Wilmary time together in like obviously we're always together.
Yeah.
Literally always together. But we haven't done like one-on-one time chair. So we were like, let's get an Airbnb and let's just chill. And this is us just checking in, but we're checking in on camera. And so yeah, it's been what, 6 months? It's 7 months, almost 7 months now.
Yeah.
And we are. I'm just thinking about these pajamas that we're wearing. I know about the pajamas that we're wearing. Who cozy, who cute.
Yeah.
Right, guys? No ways. You have to type there. Cuteness overload. Gorgeous girls. So yeah, we're just gonna do a check-in before we even start, guys. Please, if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? And if you're not, what are you doing? And please just click that button down there.
Before
I don't know.
pause,
I don't know.
It's there.
It's there. Yeah.
And so my notification, guys.
Show me
get that bell.
all of them. Please, come on, guys. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get to a point where we get paid for this. It's all fun and games, but we want to get paid. So please subscribe and share. Please share like 2 of your friends. Let's get, we're currently sitting on 200 and something, 200 something subscribers. We want to get to 500, we want to get to 1,000 and then beyond.
Yeah.
You know, but the goal for this year is at least like 1,000K. 1,000K, wow. 1,000.
Yes, girl.
Hey! 1,000 followers, guys. Just be kind and share. Like, comment, and yeah. We're gonna start now. So how are we gonna start? Also, Mr. Price, also sponsored by Mr. Price. Please, do the right thing.
We will put links.
Oh, put the stuff. Also, Wilmary is genuinely not famous. Wilmary genuinely is famous.
I need to get back into content creation.
Wilmary,
but
famous.
No way.
You're famous. Ufologi superstar. So please, money, and please share it, because Mr. Preezy.
Just call us.
We got the peaches, we got the earrings, we got everything. You'll see it in the other vlog as well. Yo, guys, 2 times. But
يخوز تيلين إيمان إنجانا نوباني.
bowl of questions as an icebreaker. I don't know. So this is how it works.
I thought that was the actual thing.
It's gonna take long, actually. It's definitely gonna take long, but this will be our conversation, right? And then whatever else we need to say after this will just happen, right? We're trying to get to at least like 40 minutes of content. We're probably gonna record for an hour.
Yeah.
And load shedding is coming soon, as you know, in South Africa. What time is it? Yeah. I'm Shador. Yes, so we have a bunch of questions. I had to write down 4 questions. She had to write down 4 questions. And then we're just gonna jumble it up. And then, but we both answer.
Yeah.
So it's not
random.
like, yeah, it's random. We choose and we both answer. Do you wanna start?
Why not? Sing as though
If
this.
it's done like that, it's definitely me.
Let's see.
You must read the question. Read the question.
Okay, if you were to only listen to one genre of music for
Oh,
the rest of
hectic.
your life, what would it be and why?
Yes. One genre.
That's
Show
so-
me. You can't listen to anything else. You can only listen to that genre for the rest of your life.
There's a problem here with this question.
No, no problem. Problem again.
It should be two because we all know there's one standard.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like there's one standard genre. The Lord knows we are.
You like we're.
That's genuinely.
No,
like,
wait, but show me. No, you have to choose.
Ah,
You have to choose one.
no, because I'm a Lord's child. I don't want to just say gospel or
Show me, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You know you don't want to listen to.
I genuinely also I genuinely don't. But picking one.
One. Yeah.
I'm a piano.
I'm a
The thing is,
groove up.
I won't get tired because the hits come out like all the damn time. Like it's not like like it's not like other
It's very
genres.
good. Yes.
Like there's constantly music, especially with TikTok and social media
Yes,
this
yes,
era.
yes,
They
yes,
have
yes.
to push and produce so often.
Yeah.
So I definitely think I'm a piano because
Come on, Ate. And I hear you. My problem is, I'm a piano chomi.
But it's so tough
a
because
yes.
me, I'm also like now I'm like literally like Afro beats are so nice.
Yeah.
And then I'm like reggae music has always been a love of mine. You understand? So it's like
Choose your one. Choose your one.
it's gonna be Amapiano right now where I am in my life.
And you,
In my state of being might change tomorrow.
Yes, I think-
Tomorrow when the boy comes to South Africa, I might just I might just last.
Definitely, I love, first of all, I'm a piano, obviously, Mara, I can't listen to, if I were to listen to, because the thing is, if, like for the rest of my life, right, but it also includes like past songs, because I can't imagine my life without Adele, I can't imagine my life
You
without
see, no,
Beyonce.
what that question was
No,
unfair.
so that question is very unfair, that's what I'm saying. So, for me, I would go with R&B, but not like,
I can't
as a
listen
whole.
to R&B
To me, as a
all
whole.
the time.
But what does Adele fall into? What does Beyonce fall into?
Yeah.
Like I'll be sad not to listen to Rihanna. Ne?
Exactly. Like
Mara.
I love R&B. Like, but like I can't.
Mara,
listen
show me Jill Scott. It's not R&B, but like
It's not that you understand. Like there's so many different like layers to R&B as well. So R&B is like a very fickle situation.
that's what I'm
to
saying.
choose
So like
in.
for not, the reason why I'm saying R&B is because it can be like
A
sometimes
lot of
Drake is
things.
R&B.
Yeah,
you know what I
a
mean?
lot
So
of
I feel like
I
would
get
say
R&B. I get, but like lately
Mara,
I have not been on like I've
so
not
depressed.
been on like R&B for a while now because like I don't see like the production in
Because
R&B.
your life is R&B. You don't need to listen to it because you're living in everyday.
Boys to men at home.
Okay, here you go. Did you choose the first one?
That was a very unfair question.
No, Chumi, it's sharp. It's not water. Don't worry about it, sweet. 10 rating, yeah. Oh, what would I do if I received 1 million? One.
Maybe I should have made US dollars.
No, it's fine. 100. 1 mil
Rand.
rand.
Actually, in today's context, that's nothing.
But it's fine. I've received. No. There's a lot to be done if I get to
Yeah,
1
million.
1 million. I
1
will
million.
probably, because it's not a lot, no?
It's not.
I'll put a down payment on a house.
On a bond, yeah.
Down payment bond, and I'll pay off my car. And then the rest of the club, Tiba mo, who really thing.
No, Bali, no.
Bali? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like down payment.
Yeah, okay, so those things first,
Yeah,
and then
the rest will say what to do. Who's calling me? Who's inviting me
where
to?
the streets
Where
are?
is what is streets at? What festivals are happening over there? Sees
Afrobeat.
yes. So that's what I would.
Isn't
do.
it in Ghana next? I think so.
I saw yes. Ghana. You see, I'll go and do that. But I think that once the car is sorted and all that stuff, like you have more money. You know, no, actually,
Honestly,
the car,
I
and that
should-
money you were using on
I
the car will go to your life.
Actually, I should have not said 1 mil. I should have said US dollars, not rand.
Yeah.
Because 1
What is
million
that?
rand does not make sense.
Yeah.
Today's age. No, a whole 1 bedroom flat is not even 1 million. Like
Yeah, true.
it's more than 1.
That's like get a down payment. You can't buy.
Exactly.
Imagine, depending on the area, you can. There's places that you can.
Yeah, but
But-
still.
Why not?
What would I do with 1 million?
Same. No. You
No,
won't.
I would actually invest. What's up?
Invest in Kifafu. Invest in.
What's the price for stupid?
Mr. Price.
We are here. I would definitely invest. I would try to make it grow.
Yeah.
I think that would be my first option.
Yeah.
Second option, down payment into a practice. I would buy a practice. I would definitely use that money to buy. Yeah, like obviously I can't buy a practice with 1 million. But a down payment for it.
Yeah. That makes
Just to
sense.
like
Get you in there.
accelerate
Just to open.
the career.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. It's your turn.
Oh.
I can do this for hours. It's atrocious. Why is it itty bitty mighty world? Why is it so small? Read it.
Chami, this one was for you.
You see the art. Read it out loud.
What are the best and worst dates you've ever been on?
Me.
No, so like
Both of us.
yeah, so it's my question.
Best and
So it was
worst.
actually for you. Now, how are we doing this thing? We
Yeah,
pick
no,
and
we
I
both
both and
answer
then you
it.
answer after
Yeah.
me. But it was supposed to go to you first.
That's fine. You can go ahead, baby cow.
Yeah, I can't even think. Okay, so is there ever been a worst? I don't think I have a worst because I haven't dated a lot. Like,
Yeah.
there's been a horrible date. But it's because it was just because of circumstances.
Circumstances surfing.
Like for instance, so what happened was I was hustling while I was
hustling. Not the time.
while I was studying, right? So I was doing all the things, and then I got a job at like I won't say the company, and then it's also similar to a call center thing. And then
this
the one
guy
day,
okay.
yeah. So the one day I was just supposed to like on all the days I hit target, I passed target, and the very last day that I needed to hit target to like become permanent, I didn't make target. It was like the most sad day of my life because I was really in a turbulent time when it comes to finance. So and then that evening, simply we planned this whole date at like Wooden Fire at Brooklyn, like. We dress up and everything. Now I'm coming from work
And knowing the worst time.
and knowing I'm never coming back to this workplace, I need to figure another plan out. And then this man is like candlelight dinner, and I'm so sad. So that was like
So the date
tough.
itself
The
wasn't
date
bad.
wasn't bad at all.
It was just
emotional
where you were.
state. It was
Tongue oil.
life was just lifing,
As it
and
does.
yeah, the best date. Yeah, from the top of my head.
Nah, also, I don't date. So, I don't have access to this.
Best, like there's like so like many like little things that I think that contributes to like a great date, and also like simply when I do a lot of vacay stays, not
Yeah.
actually dates, like per se like date night always. So like the best vacay stay or holiday stay was Cape Town in
Yeah,
October last
that
year. It was
was
a
nice.
good time. Cape Town actually is just a great place.
Emotionally.
Yeah, it's just,
It is.
it really does the things. Yeah, like I think that's what like our vacations, and then also vacay stay. There's a really nice Bertie hotel that I enjoyed here in Sandton. Yeah, that was a really nice stay as well.
I have nothing to add to this topic.
Houghton! Wait, I was wedding anniversary where you guys also came to join us now. Hampton Hotel. That was a great time.
Yeah. You guys 6 of us in a bed. There's literally thousands in one bed.
But that bed was massive.
Yeah, no, that was a nice place. That was a really nice place. I have nothing to add to this topic, ladies and gentlemen, because as you know, if you watch my content,
best and worst. Worst, like, I'm sure there was like a random situation.
Baby girl, not my name. NK, never been to a date. Okay, I'll tell you worst experience. I've never had a terrible experience. Best date. I get a dating. What is a date also?
I think that question was with the wrong people. Like, I think if people have better dating experience than us,
people who go
out on a date. I mean, their dates are like not even 3-course meals. It's like
okay, I'm adding to this question.
It doesn't probably need to be romantic.
You know what I like? The perfect day for me is what we're doing now. This is my perfect day. Just being and chilling and
we're not actually
I'm not for one and done me. I've never been, and I don't think I'll ever be. But things do change.
Also, don't take word for word literally. Surprise. Also.
Yeah.
Not to say we are not date people. We're not excluding anything.
Yeah, we're not saying
don't
take us out.
We like all things.
You know, we like all things. We are open to it all
the experiences.
But I'm very much this. Like the perfect thing would be like a stay and we do movies, we do cooking. That's my chance. So anytime someone that I've gone out with, whatever, invites me to their place or whatever, and then cooks and we chill and watch series or whatever, that's a nice time for me. That's a good time for me. That doesn't happen. I just want to put it out there because but that's my perfect idea of like good times. I've never had a worst date. Like, I think I've been people's worst dates because, first of all, always late. Do you know what I mean? There's a guy that I went out with, love of my life. The people who know. And he took me out for my birthday or whatever. I was an hour and 30 minutes late. I'm not even joking. And he waited.
This child, like,
a problem. Pray for me, be with me. And Jimmy, I was an hour and 30 minutes late, and he was there. Jimmy, it's so cute. He was dressed up. It was like when we were still very young. Anyway, move on to the next question. That was cute. That was really cute.
No, I have a new question. I have a new question to ask you because of this late coming thing.
That's true. It destroys people's souls. My late coming is a problem. What's your biggest lesson so far? I don't know why I'm burping 5 million times. Yeah, so far, A, about yourself. Your biggest lesson that you learned about yourself this year. 2, friends and relationships. It's a 2-parter question.
Friends and relationships and myself.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Oh, I have to answer first. Ooh, okay. Lesson about myself is I think my biggest thing that I've been working on this year is creating boundaries, like boundaries with my family, boundaries with my friends, even though other people may disagree. I think I've been a bit more intentional about like not allowing, because not for my typical modus operandi is I love you and I'll do anything for you. But I realized that you can love, but also just like values time, you know. Baby girl, love yourself too, you know. You don't always have to allow people to go on treating you, especially if it's something. Because I feel like I communicate when I feel hurt and when I feel. But then if someone continues doing that, then it's awkward. Like it's like, why are we doing this again? So this year I've been a bit more intentional about, if you're not gonna, I'm not gonna. You know, because I think sometimes people get very comfortable with you being the one that's always gonna be like, hey, what's wrong? Hey, let's link up. Hey, I see you've distanced yourself. Let's, you know, and it may come easier to me, but why? If you value the friendship or relationship, why are we doing this?
If there's real intent and care
Exactly.
and
And love.
Yeah.
I feel like going back to the word of the Lord, you know, love does not do any wrong. Like love, it doesn't hurt, Cho. It shouldn't hurt. Like, you know, and I mean when I say hurt, I mean I'm not saying you're not gonna go through times where you feel, you know, rejected or whatever. That's normal. But I feel like not intentionally, bro.
Yeah.
So that's been me like intentional with boundaries or creating, being able to say no and stuff like that. So that's lesson about. Oh man, I feel like kiki life. I answered both.
No, you said relationships,
Yeah, boundaries for both. I think that's
what boundaries in life have you said?
I think especially okay, fine. In life, I think it's more about.
What is the boundary do not come late?
In my heart,
Set that boundary.
guys. In my heart, I think people.
Choose your words.
I really don't intend to be late ever. There's never an intention. Oh, unless I genuinely want to be late. Like when I tell you, no, I'm not gonna get there until 10. Nah. But every time I get ready, I have every intention to be wherever on time.
Today you did better.
Today was better, yes.
You did better. But
Like, I have every intention to be on time, and also it's like it's a sickness, me.
There's just a decision that needs to be made.
Chum, what's the decision you feel needs to be made?
I'm gonna be on time.
Chummy, I want to be on time, and so hence today we spoke on the phone at 10:30.
Yeah, and then I called you to say, did you order the Uber? And then you called me back to say you're in the car.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that call.
Exactly. And then I was like, in my heart, I was like, oh,
This
no.
one is not coming.
No.
There's a real sickness here, and I think people don't see the sickness behind the late coming.
So you just schedule another therapy appointment for specifically
time. It will get better. Today was better. So there's days where it's good,
But
there's
also
days
don't play
where
with our hearts. Don't make me like be like today was better and then tomorrow we cry.
not the inconsistency.
And then we cry tomorrow.
Okay, we will do better, Truman.
Life, like you answer on that.
About myself.
Yeah.
But Truman, that's what I'm saying. Okay, about me personally, nah?
Yeah.
Me personally, something I've learned about myself. Truman, you answer your part, your first.
Okay. My I think what I've realized about my relationships is that I tend to go with the flow on how things unravel. I don't always take like initiative. And this year I'm with the people that I feel I value, I'm taking initiative with.
Okay.
You understand? Like I normally like you won't see me that's me. Like I will sit in my bubble, I will be in my corner, I will not really like be intentional towards people. That's basically it. I won't be intentional towards people. And this year I just made the decision, those people that actually like deserves, I will be, or not like I value, I will definitely try and be more intentional towards those people. But also when I say I'm very go with the flow, I don't now necessarily always go with the flow anymore. I choose my interactions and where I want to be, and where I don't just go for the sake of let me just be. I'm fine with not being at everything. You understand? And I'm very content with that. With friends and people.
I think my whole thing this year has been really been able to celebrate myself. I think that's been a big thing in my life where I don't really celebrate myself. I don't really celebrate, and because I also think it's so nuanced. But anyway, so just taking time to say, hey man, you're really a good friend, baby girl. You're such a good sibling or whatever, and just being able to. Because sometimes I think we so focus so much on the next thing. Like, okay, I've closed this little hole. What? Fluff. I've closed this little hole. What's next? Do you understand what I'm saying? And so just taking time out to be like,
present.
hi man, when are we talking? Life is actually not that bad. Because I also think that sometimes with things like going with the flow, you can end up believing that life is really shitty, and it really isn't that bad. Like there's things that happen that are not the greatest. But overall, I'm just like, wait, Simara, God is good.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm realizing more and more I'm more like glass half full person, 100%. Like I always feel like things will get better, which is why I've had to also put down those boundaries that I spoke of earlier, because I feel like, because I'm always like, no, it's gonna be fine, things will get right, blah blah blah. I'm always like, no, but where do you draw the line, baby girl? You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thing. Yours?
On life, for myself, I'm definitely a lot more self-aware this year about where I find myself, and like just in general, like especially emotional state, especially and this year I started therapy.
Yes, baby girl.
So yeah, like and being okay when things aren't really going like where they're supposed to go, because I'm very much a control freak. So finding like that peace of mind in that, actually, even if it's not fine now, it will be fine, and there are certain steps that I can take to actually help me in the state where I am now, because it's not where I want it to be. You understand what I'm saying? So I think like a lot of self-awareness this year for me, and also choosing me. Like I think that's one thing I've done this year.
Baby
like
girl.
whatever, like I'm not saying I'm being selfish this year more than what I was before, but I'm like I beat myself up less for others' actions or for what others expect me to be. Yeah, like I think I live a more not it is what it is type of life, but like, hey man, this is me.
Do you think that you have elements of people pleasing in you?
Oh, 100.
No need to ask, dear.
That's amazing.
It is me.
It is me. I 100% have, and I think I'm working towards like all of that. Like I think when I had to leave the job to go to the different job that where I am right now, I think there was that reality that I had to like, because I was like, oh my word, they're not gonna have somebody, like I'm leaving them, and I'm leaving them with short notice. I'm giving the a time notice that is stipulated in the contract, but I mean, like still like, you know, you feel oh my word, and so to have those hard conversations is because you don't want to let people down, and that element of people pleasing comes out. But then like you just have to have it, you just have to get over that hurdle. And this year I think I'm very aware of my people pleasing, so I'm very aware of going to say, actually no, do better here, have the hard conversation, do what needs to be done.
I think when it comes to, I think everybody has an element of people pleasing in their lives, but it's just there's a healthy amount that one must have, where you end up just pushing yourself to crazy limits just to make sure that everybody else around you, or you meet everybody else's expectations at the cost of you. So I think for now I've never had that. I've never never had that. I have never really struggled with that. I think it's important to how do I put this? I don't think things that I do come from a place of
pleasing others. You do it because you want to do it.
Yes. Maybe the intentions somewhere they still has its old traumas, but for now, like, it's not like, for instance, I don't want my biggest fear in life. Bophelo, impilo, deliver is best foot forward syndrome. I understand that there's an element of that, especially in the section of friendships, relationships, where you're just being the best girl. But there's a point where all that I don't want to say shit, but all that stuff must calm down and let's get real. Let's see me in my PJs, kisa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See all of me. See that I get angry, frustrated, annoyed, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And because I think a lot of it in the beginning, to me, you hold yourself like you're like, but then you can, if you're not careful, you can be that person that never expresses
exactly
like literally it's you
in every little thing. You don't even know if you're being genuine, true.
I would die a slow death, babe. I would not survive.
No.
You know, so I think it's important to definitely be aware, because that's the thing. Also, self-awareness is not a thing if you're not doing anything about the things that you're aware about.
Exactly.
Because baby,
you can be very aware. Knowledge doesn't mean action. You must act on those things that you know about yourself that you know is trash behavior.
So that's also another thing. Like, it's one thing to know that NK, you do want to feel like with my time management. Like, I 100% know that trash. And you know, like, people are like, just try harder. I don't know how to do it, guys. I don't know how to. But I definitely stay tuned. But you know, like, do something about the things that you're aware about. So it's important to know that, because I think it's a dangerous thing.
It's very dangerous, I think, and this is therapy.
Bolala, baby girl.
This is what therapy has really like made me not even aware of, because the one thing that I know is when I go to therapy, I go there with like statements, and I go there with knowledge. It's just like you said, like you have the self-awareness to identify that this is the problem, but like having the difficult conversation when you know you're choosing yourself in that moment is still hard, even though you know actually this is coming from a place of people pleasing. It's not always, but like that's why this year for me, I think a lot of the times I'm genuinely like making sure that whatever I do actually is what I want to do and not what is expected of me to do. And also like not, like in anything, you don't want to have a grudging heart and you don't want to be unhappy. And also me, I'm a person and you'll meet me, you'll know I don't entertain things. Like I really don't. Like I genuinely. It's not like I walk around with a board above my head saying I want to please people, because most people say people actually think I am not an approachable person, apparently, which I can understand, because my face says my emotions. So that's why it's also very hard for me to be a people's pleaser. It's so hard. Like I don't understand how,
because when you are not pleased
at this grown age of mine, like how did I get you to be a people's pleaser? But yet my emotions show so easily when I'm uncomfortable. But I think it's something that you grow in with maturity. I think more so now I don't take nonsense than what I used to. You understand?
But I think also it comes to a point where you're like, if I carry on like this, it's not gonna end well. You know what I mean? Like when you're like, the finish line here, it doesn't look healthy. It doesn't look like something I want. And so at that point, you need to just be like, okay, so how do I want to live the rest of my life? Or, you know what I mean? Like, how do I want my life?
Because you go home and you think about that thing.
Like, you don't wanna. No. Okay, go there.
Oh, it's my turn.
And that's it for part 1. I really hope that you enjoyed watching that. Part 2 will be released on Thursday. I can't wait for you guys to hear the rest of the episode or the conversation. Bye.